If you sell digital products online, then it's really important to figure out why people are not purchasing, right? But that can be a bit hard because people are just like on the other side of the screen, and if you don't ask them, then they're not going to tell you probably. So that's why I wanted to share this really cool email that I got from Ryan Levesque. It's called the Do You Hate Me email. And I've been using this for the last 2 years in my business to figure out why people, in my case, are not purchasing my online courses, and it really helped me a lot. So let's just dive right in, and then I'll explain what it's all about. So this is one of the 2 versions of the Do You Hate Me email that I want to show you. So in this version, we're going to ask people to reply to the email, and in the other version, we're going to ask people to click a link to let us know why they did not purchase. So this version first. So the subject is Do You Hate Me? That's also where it got the name from, right? So it's a very emotional subject line, and that's also why it gets lots of email opens. Myself, I'm getting 64% open rate on this, which is really great because the more people that read this, the more people that are actually going to give me feedback by replying or clicking one of those links. So the subject, Do You Hate Me? People open it, and then the first thing that I'm doing is I say, just kidding, I guess you don't really hate me, right? Right? Haha. So I just want to take that stress away of that somebody's like, oh, like somebody thinks I hate them. Like they just open it and then we're just all cool. I'm like, hey, just kidding, right? Like I guess you don't really hate me. Now, then I continue with asking them why they did not decide to invest. So here I say, I just wanted to know why you didn't decide to invest in, and then the name of the product. So in my case, that's Bottle Convert. I understand it's not for you, and that's totally okay, but I would like to understand what kept you from taking the leap. Was it the price? Does the course miss something you think is really important? Or does the thought of listening to my funny Dutch accent for 10 hours sound horrifying? Take 20 seconds, reply to this email, and tell me in 1 or 2 sentences what kept you from buying. I would appreciate it a lot. So it's just a really small favor we're asking people, right? We're just asking them, okay, 20 seconds of your time, reply in 1 or 2 sentences. And as you can see over here, I have lots and lots and lots of people who reply to this email, and it's super helpful. Some people just reply with a few words. Some people have really constructive feedback about something that was holding them back. So really, really cool. The other version of this email is slightly different. So I already said, we asked them to click some links. So here the email says, first of all, thanks for reading my emails. There goes a ton of work in everything I do. So when you support me by reading my emails, it means the world to me. According to my system, you didn't enroll in my brand new ActiveCampaign course. That's totally okay, but I would like to know why you didn't buy ActiveCampaign Mastery. Please click the link below that best represents your decision. And then I came up with these 4 options for myself. Maybe for you it's different ones, then you can just change this text for those links, right? So the first one is, I'm interested, but I missed the deadline. So I included this because after the deadline, I always get lots of emails from people that say like, hey, I'm interested, but I missed the deadline. Now then, people can also click, I don't have the time to do the work, because also people replied often to this other Do You Hate Me with like, hey, I'm really busy right now, I would love to follow it, but hey, I just don't have the time. Then it's too expensive. Or I don't know if you can really help me learn ActiveCampaign. So it's basically like a trust issue, right? Knowing why helps me to know you better and helps me fine tune my products. Thanks. And then in the PS, I basically repeat this call to action and say, click one of the links above to let me know why you didn't purchase this product. Now, and then what I think is really cool here is that obviously they can click the links, and then in your email service provider, you can probably measure how often or how much one certain link gets clicked. But I was like, yeah, okay, it's not going to tell me much if I know that 20 or 200 people clicked this link. I also want to know why they think it's too expensive. So what I did is if people click on this link, then this page opens with a really short survey. It just says like, hey, thanks for letting me know. And then I ask, what should have been included to justify the price? So maybe you want to ask different questions here, but this is something that I like to do. And then people can just click like blah, 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 blah. You can just give me some feedback over here, and then they can send the feedback to me, and then I get this in my inbox. So this has been super useful to me as well. So the first version, we ask people to reply. Over here, we ask people to click links. I also use different copies for both of these emails to actually see if that copy would make a difference, if the way I'm asking for feedback makes a difference. But I have to say, both of these actually work really well. I would not say that one is performing better than the other. So if you just want to get started with this, then I would get started with the really simple, like, hey, please reply to this email. And then if you want, you can also experiment with clicking these links. Now, so we have this email, right? The Do You Hate Me email, but when do you actually send out this email? So for myself, this is how I'm doing it. You can also do it different ways, but I, for example, have a free email course, and the free email course is 5 days. So I would send email of day 1, then the next day, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And then after the 5th day, I would do a limited time offer. So I will pitch them one of my products, one of my courses, and then I would give them some bonuses or maybe even a discount, but only for a limited time. I would say like, hey, you can get this course with these bonuses, with this discount, but only for the next 3 days. Now then during those 3 days, I would send them multiple reminders about why that course is awesome, why it's going to help them, but also reminders to let them know like, hey, this offer is expiring. You have to act now if you're interested in it. And then after the deadline expired, then in my automation, so I'm using ActiveCampaign for that, but you can also do it with something like Drip or ConvertKit. Then I'm going to check if they purchased it or not. If they purchase it, obviously we will just send them like a thank you email. And if they did not purchase it, then I'm sending the Do You Hate Me email. So they followed a whole free course. Then they got the limited time offer. They did not act on it. And then I sent out this Do You Hate Me email. And it really helped me a lot to understand why people are not purchasing, what kind of objections they have. And then I can use that copy, especially the replies, but also the surveys that they fill out, as like 1-question surveys, to tweak also the copy on my pages or improve products or improve my pitch emails. So I hope this is helpful to you as well. If you want, I will also put both of these emails and also Ryan Levesque, his original email, in the description of this video so that you can just copy and paste them and change them to your own needs. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below.